people said, well, we need to have a study. So we got a study. It's a big, thick study. It's a wonderfully well done study. And when I had the opportunity just recently to sit in the Armed Services Committee and listen to the briefing by the military on the work they had done in this study, I have to say I was very impressed. Something like 150,000 people participated in this study. Now, as my colleagues know, when you're a member of Congress or a challenger running, you're lucky to have a poll of 400 people to get their opinion. Maybe sometimes the poll has 1,200 people. And we take that as public opinion. But to ask 150,000 people associated with the military, so what do you think, is quite a piece of work. And I think it was extremely well done. And what we were told that day in that briefing was overwhelmingly, our military said, you know, this is just fine. Many of them said, I already know. I serve alongside someone who is a gay or lesbian member of the armed forces, and it doesn't bother us at all. It isn't interfering with unit cohesion or ability to fight. People said overwhelmingly, what is taking so long to change this particular provision in law? You know, I come from the state of Maine, very proudly come from the state of Maine. And something like 17% of our 1.3 million residents in Maine are either active duty personnel or veterans who have served this country. And I go home and hear the people in my district, whether I'm talking to a veterans group or someone who's just on their way to serve in Afghanistan or coming back, or sadly sometimes at a military funeral, and people do not say to me, prohibit gay and lesbian people from serving in the military. People say to me in my home district, in a state that is very dedicated to serving the military, they say, when are you going to end this process of discrimination? And that is why we are here today. Let's remember that this is the patriotic vote to cast. This is the vote for national security. This is the vote for respecting the investment we have made in these soldiers. This is the vote for increasing recruitment in our military and saying to even more members who currently are unsure, to saying to more people who are unsure about whether or not they should join the military because they worry that they will possibly be outed. It's a measure to say, we welcome you. Our armed services will be only stronger when we repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell.